Good morning, buongiorno, bonsoir. Welcome to Life's Questions and Lessons. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so excited and grateful that you are here with me today. This podcast is unedited because life is unedited. As always, we'll get started with a question and whatever activity you engage in to explore your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, please feel free to do. So today's first question is, do I need to stop being a people pleaser? Do I need to stop being a people pleaser? So this question or some derivative of this topic comes up in almost every space that I occupy. I mean, from content that I'm consuming to conversations with wise council members to friends to family. I hear so much about people either trying to figure out how to stop becoming a people pleaser, or they feel like, they're a recovering people pleaser. So I really wanted to bring this in a way that's a little bit different, because a lot of times you'll start with, okay, well, I need to just stop doing X, Y, and Z. And sometimes that's not necessarily the question to start with. Right? So as we're exploring this, do I need to stop being a people pleaser? Definitely look at what insights your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs actually come up at that first question. The second question that I challenge you to explore would be, do I say yes to events that I don't really want to attend? Do I say yes to events that I really don't want to attend? The third question would be, do I say yes to work projects even though I'm at my capacity? Do I say yes to work projects even though I'm at my capacity? So when we're thinking about all of those questions, what I'm really trying to focus in on and really help you to discover for yourself is if you need to stop being a people pleaser, right? I don't particularly like categorizing us as humans. I think we are very complex. I think, we all know this, but we experience a myriad of emotions and titles and, responsibilities, what have you, throughout our human experience, throughout our day, every day. So my challenge is more, and my point is more to look at what it's actually doing to your life. So in the examples that we just talked about, if you do say yes when you really don't want to attend an event, my guidance on that would be why. So let's say you get an invitation to a baby shower and you just don't want to go, whether it's the time, whether it doesn't really matter the reason, but you just don't want to go. But you feel obligated to say yes. You feel like, oh gosh, I can't say no. Really explore that. Why can't you say no? If you really don't want to attend that particular event, what is it within you that is making you feel like you have to say yes, even though you really don't want to go? And that would be the same process for your work projects as well. And I would even extend that to your family and friends, like when they need you. And this is another question, and this will be the last question because I know this is a question heavy episode. But if you're thinking about your availability, am I always available for any of my family or friends whenever they need me, no matter what I'm going through? So in all seriousness, if you're answering yes to like all of those questions, now we have something. Now it's like, okay, maybe I need to stop being a people pleaser because I'm pleasing everybody else first before myself, or I'm sacrificing my energy levels or what I want to do for everybody else. And in all seriousness, that's not healthy. That is not healthy. And that's not what we're trying to do as we are on this journey, right? On this personal growth, self-improvement journey. No one is going to take care of you like you. So I really, really challenge you to take some time with these questions. We might come back and do a few other kind of series because like I said, this people pleasing thing is something that, I had to deal with. And it honestly took me about consciously, obviously it could have been, longer. But as I'm thinking about really intentionally being like BFFs with no, and being very comfortable saying no to anything that I actually don't want to do, it took probably a good 6 years, if not more, because I'm the type of person like you who actually cares about my friends and family and the people in my life. I don't want to let anybody down. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. I know how that feels. I know how it feels to not be, wanted in a conversation, right? To not feel or to feel inadequate or to feel lonely. I know how that feels. I know what it feels like to be rejected. So I don't want to push that on other people. But I think what I realized on my journey is that's not what's happening when you say no. When you say no to somebody else, you're saying yes to yourself. So I really challenge you to take some time with these. Ask these questions in curiosity, remember, not judgment. Whether you need to go outside, maybe you need to ask these questions over a different period of time, over a few days. Do whatever works best for you. As always, I really, really thank you so much for listening. Please rate or review this podcast wherever you are listening. And if this episode was helpful for you, please share this. We are here on this planet to help each other. So if this was helpful, again, please share it. And until next time, take care.